Yo, what is good, everybody? Happy New Year or Happy New Year's Eve. Hope you have some plans with friends and family. I want to go on a stream on the last day of 2022 and just kind of look back at some things that happened this year. Some of the losses, particularly, just for fun. A lot of people that are still in this space have experienced losses in some way or another. I think one of the beauties of that is being able to experience it together, being able to learn from those losses, whether they're actual losses or they're unrealized or whatever it is. Just kind of being able to look back and although it's painful, learn from it, laugh about it, and move on. So I just wanted to do a New Year's Eve stream to kind of talk about this. I do see some of you are already jumping in chat. What is up, the VV Zombie? Dino, what is up? Live. Oh shoot. Yeah, I don't go live as much anymore. So thank you guys that are tuning in to this live. I don't usually have time anymore. I do more just video style content, but we are live today. So again, the topic of discussion is losses of 2022. I'll go ahead and pull it up right here. I asked you guys on Twitter some of the biggest losses of 2022, and you absolutely delivered. We're going to look at a bunch of those. I actually kept some of them. I haven't looked at some of them on purpose because I wanted it to be a surprise to me on this live stream, just like it's going to be a surprise to you. Again, this isn't to call anybody out whatsoever. This is just to kind of laugh about it together, realize that we're all under in some way or another. Things happened, and 2023 we can learn from those mistakes of 2022 or not even mistakes. We can just look back, reflect on 2022 and make 2023 better in some capacity or another. Yo, what's up, chat? We got a couple more people. Kobe Collects, one of my favorite homies, got the fire emojis up straight out of my bed. Happy New Year's, legend. Happy New Year's to you as well, straight out of my bed. Got Pape, what's up, Dino? And Kobe is here again. So yeah, welcome everybody. Let's take a look at this together. Make this add this up here and we will start. So the first one that we have is Frank. Still hurts every time I come across this guy in my collection. It is Joe Batman. Paid not $1,998 and the floor price is currently $110. I'm just gonna say dollars instead of gems. If you're on VV, you know that these are gems, but it's a 1-to-1 ish ratio with a dollar. So we're just gonna say dollars. So that's what that is. About an $1,800 loss on the first one. Pretty intense. But there's a lot worse, a lot worse. And we're going to rip the band-aid off right here with the Todd Father, one of the wells of VV, with his little friend's gold, paying $8,000 for it, and currently at a floor price of $560. That's painful. $7,000 loss. $7,400 loss, which is absolutely painful, but not even the worst that we're going to get to. If you want to be included in this thread, by the way, I'm not just like going and like picking off random people and like trying to call them out. The thread itself is me talking about if you want to be included in this video, in this live, then to comment. So everybody that's here has put themselves here. They've commented on purpose to be shown on videos. So this isn't me going out of my way to throw people under the bus. What is up, chat? Risky Trades. What's up, my friend? I stay with Risky in Miami for NFT Art Basel. Hope all is good with the fam. Yeah, everything's great. My youngest daughter had COVID and the flu at the beginning of this week, but she's feeling much better. She did a good job at just pushing through it. All of our other health issues have been getting a lot better. I feel a lot healthier myself. Thank you guys to everybody who's been concerned, who has been here for 2022. Again, 2023 is going to be the year. I just know it. I'm really excited about this new year. So thank you guys for coming to chill on this live stream on New Year's Eve. What's up? Send this to Trip. What's up, Chris? Hope all is well. Wishing you the best of 2023. You too, Trip. Thank you for buying my coffee the other day. I really appreciate it. Didn't even know that was you until afterwards, but I wish you nothing but the best for 2023 as well. I'm super excited about it. So we just looked at a $7,000+ loss. If you do want to be included in this and you're in a live stream, you can just either comment your biggest loss, whether it's realized or unrealized, of 2022, or you can go to this tweet. I tweeted it on December 29th. I guess that was a couple days ago. And on my Twitter, Chris Coffee ETH, and you can go comment right now because we're really looking at this tweet. On the next one. So this one's not a big loss as far as like money goes, but percentage wise, this is pretty pretty big. So this was Patient Hodler, which is also a content creator, really good content as well. He bought this for $110, and it's at a $13 floor price. That's almost just like ripping a $100 bill up, setting it on fire. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot, 99%. So it might not be as big of a loss as $7,000, but as far as percentage goes, that's pretty rough. I will say too, on this this $8,000 purchase, there was a Discord built around these little friends. It's called Omikongs. I've never been a part of it because I've never owned this, but there were some really good traders in it. So this kind of granted him access to a Discord that maybe allowed him to get better trading knowledge, tips, or just like more of a community surrounded around that. So maybe he made this up in some capacity or another. I don't know. But either way, that's still got hurt. All right, this one got a lot of people. Yo, what's up, fun under the sun? It was so good to meet you at the VV meetup at DCon in Anaheim, California. I almost said San Diego. In Anaheim, California. So good to meet you. And we have a couple more comments I'll get to in a second. So this one hurt a lot of people. This one is actually, I like don't hit VV drops anymore that are either botted or just like low edition size. For some reason, the only one I've ever hit that I shouldn't hit was this Killer Croc. So a lot of people experienced pain on the Killer Croc. I actually got a big win on that. So Biscuits and a couple of other people got pretty burnt. As you can tell, Biscuits, who is another content creator, she does a lot of real life collectible openings. And then of course she's a VV. I would consider her a VV well. She's got a pretty big collection. She paid just about $1,900, $1,890 to be specific, and the floor price is at $54. This is the Batman versus Killer Croc. That drop was heavily botted. I personally think the drop itself was overhyped, but she's a trooper about it. Like I said, some of these are losses. Some of these are like people really wanted that mint. And some of these, like the people, at the end of the day, to everybody, money's not everything. And like Biscuits is a big collector. So she talked about it and she said that I still love it though. And I even picked up the physical. So as you can tell on her page, she has the physical Batman versus Killer Croc, which is super sick. And then she has the blue Todd, which is pretty cool. And I don't remember the name of this one, but this was actually a Decon collectible as well. And then she has some Sudoku stuff up here. She's got a ton of stuff. Big collector. I really respect her. So that's pretty cool. Straight out of my bed said, I helped bring friends to VV. Someone bought Spider-Man 252 for over 5K. Oh, gosh. Your thought on the overall comic market? Editions are super low. Man, over 5K, that is tough, especially when you like bring friends or family over to it and they experience that. Yeah, the comic market, I hope burning is going to like help save it. I hope that once that you're able to put it into your collection or into your showroom, hopefully that'll help it. I think the biggest thing with comics though, at the end of the day, unless we get this like mass adoption, which a lot of people obviously want, it's going to be select comics. So it's not like going to be like close your eyes, throw a dart, and that comics can go up in value. I think a lot of comics are going to be worth little to nothing, just like the real comic market. And then other comics that are valuable with more adoption, whether that's mass or that's just more people coming on board, then I think there's value in those. But that's obviously not financial advice. That's just my opinion. Nothing on this channel is ever financial advice. But yeah, the VV Zombie said I bought a Zeke, which VV Zombie was also the first comment on this New Year's Eve live stream. So shout out to the VV Zombie. I bought a secret rare hit monkey for 4,300, and now the secret rare hit monkey is below 300. Oh man, some people spent like 9K on that though. I remember, or like 10K. I bought one. I bought a common. I don't remember what it was, but I overpaid for a common, for sure. There was a Discord centered around the Hitmonkey. Dozer was involved, or The Comic Way. He used to make VV content. It's a throwback. And a couple of other people I know, but I'm not going to like throw out there, were involved. Not that I'm not going to say they rugged it. I just don't know what happened. Maybe I haven't been involved as much. I know Dozer kind of left the space, at least the VV side of things. So yeah, I don't really know. But that ended up not really being as big of a thing. But I do remember that. Somebody also said, Michael said that the Killer Croc is great art. I agree. It is really good art. Like, it's a good piece. Like, I like the piece from a collector standpoint. But for people that did buy, she bought for almost 1,900. Somebody else bought $3,000, turned to $54. That's just painful. That's Tales from Rizzo too. Very, I would say, a pretty well known person in the space, pretty much top. But Tails is a collector as well, and he's a vault builder, and he's probably used it for something. A lot of people got burnt on this. Colonel sets, biggest losses, and I picked up 2 above 2K. This was Miguel Lester. So Killer Croc got a lot of people, burned a lot of people. All right. So this one coming up burnt me the most out of everything on VV. And I'll explain that in a second. But the Goofy lenticular card this person paid 3,000 for it, which I actually paid more for mine. And now at a floor price of 160 gems or $160. So Goofy got a lot of people, you can tell. Goofy, the problem with Goofy was at the time, FA held a lot of value, and it was also debated between like whether cards should be FA or they should be FE, blah blah blah. Another thing is that's kind of when the market took the turn, not just like the macro conditions or not just the VV market. That was around the exact same time that things started going south with the fake gems. So if you don't remember that, basically people were putting fake gems into the system, empty gems. That's when a lot of things just went south. It was right around the time of lenticular cards. So I don't think necessarily it was the fact that the lenticular cards was like I mean, obviously in hindsight, it was a bad purchase. But I don't think it was necessarily just lenticular cards. I think it was the state of the market. Like, it was literally around the turning point of the market. It was that. It was there's like 2 more drops to where like everything just went from, I guess the chart goes from euphoria to like down to like panic or whatever the next stages are. But the lenticulars dropped right around that time. So like lenticulars was like probably either at peak or like just getting off the peak, and then like everything just kept on going down from there due to unforeseen conditions, not just around VV and empty gems, but also unforeseen conditions macro wise as well. But so the Goofy got a lot of people, including myself. All right, this is my biggest money loss, but not even close to the biggest percent loss. We got Andres Maximus with this OG Devil Bunny. They didn't include. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Paid $2,455. Now a floor price of $395. I'm honestly surprised that floor price still held with it being a decon exclusive. And well, it is. Is this Tristan Eaton? Yeah, this is Tristan Eaton. I guess with it being Tristan Eaton, it held a little bit of value because $400 still isn't bad in this market for a piece like this, which the Devil Bunnies are really cool. But yeah, that's a big loss. Oh man. No. This is just, I wouldn't consider this a loss. Bought Walt on the drop, missed the top 50K, sold him at 8.5K. Does that count as a loss? I said it sounds like 8.88K profit to me. Goofy was the biggest loss. Seems like Goofy got everybody. Yeah, Goofy did get everybody. Goofy got everybody that was buying at the time. Yo, what's up, Fun Under the Sun? Thank you so much for the super chat. I greatly appreciate that. Seriously. More bullish on Grells or Omi? Thanks, Chris. I'm more bullish on Omi, personally, but there's also just like less stress for me with Omi, just because I don't know, like Grells, it's like there's so many and there's going to be so many that like there's a lot of like, did I pick the right one? Did I spend too much money on this? Will this have utility? There's just a lot of factors, like if you bought the what was it? The Golden Moments, were you banking on utility? Were those the Grells, or will there be like platinum editions of like what the Mickey? Like, will there be a better Grell? Will Pokemon drop? And then now everybody's focused on Pokemon. It's like, I do think a lot of things will have value, but it's too much stress for me personally to like decide whether I'm putting it into the right one. Whereas Omi is just kind of for me, like, if the platform succeeds, which obviously like we hope and think that it will, then Omi should succeed, so that's big for me. As far as Omi goes, it's kind of less stress for me. I can just kind of like DCA and chill. Whereas like collectibles is more like picking and choosing. So like I still have like 140 collectibles, something like that, and like equal amount of comics, if not more comics. But most of mine aren't. I have a few like grails, but most of mine are just things that I like, memories from the app, things that I want, or maybe smaller items that I stacked. I haven't put a ton of big money into grails myself, but I get why people would put their money. I know some very smart people that took all their money out of Omi and put it into that. So I don't know. As far as Omi goes, for me, it's definitely long. It's definitely like DCA and just wait. It's a waiting game. The whole like it can get lower, like absolutely. But I think at the end of the day, for me, metaverse tokens, especially around games, are going to have a lot of potential in the Web3 space. So if VV continues to push and VV does ever like it just gets bigger, gets adopted, then and they still incorporate Omi into everything, and they are able to not make it a security in whichever way possible, which it seems like they've like tried to like work with them. Like the whole buyback thing sucked, but that was them working to make sure they're not a security. I think with all that being said, like Omi has just as much of a chance of being that moonshot metaverse token than a lot of other metaverse tokens. Gala, let's be the first one that come to my head. There's a ton of them. Sand token, all those. So like I think Omi has a shot with all of those. But yeah, that was kind of down a rabbit hole. All right, this one got a lot of people. I remember this. So I've been in VV since March 2021, and actually, February for Omi, March for VV. So I remember a bunch, and I know I was very here during a lot of it, so I'm able to explain a lot of this. So this is the uncommon Steamboat Willie. Somebody paid, Scott paid, which Scott's also done some really big purchases as well and sells. $1,479, and the floor price is now $47.99. So that's a huge loss. Here's what happened with Steamboat Willie. This was around the time, again, the market was just like nuts. Like I remember I was going live a lot during that time, and I was just like, I don't even know why the market's going crazy the way it is. But it was getting a lot of attention from Andre Jick, that's a ton of stuff, a couple million subscribers, and Dogecoin Millionaire. And this was Dogecoin Millionaire's like one of his first purchases. He paid like $10,000 for the rarest edition. I think it was the ultra rare, and then tweeted about it. And he's got a pretty big following, not just on Twitter, but on YouTube as well. And then Andre. So things were going nuts. And yeah, these things really, the commons got up to like around the same price point, if not higher. And then the uncommons obviously got around 1,500 or higher, and now they just crashed with everything else. So I remember the Steamboat Willie pump had like an ungodly pump. I hit on drop. This is actually a big win for me. I hit Steamboat Willie on drop, and which is like I never hit big things on drop. And I got the ultra rare, and I sold for 5.7, which was at the time a local top. Like I mean, I think I was literally the highest sell at that time, and then it went back to like 3K, and then it shot up to like 10K. And I was like, dang, well, should I have not sold at 5.7K? Because it's at 10K now, and I could have got a couple more thousand. But that's not really the way you need to think about things. It's like profit is profit. And like for me, that was a big win. That was a huge win. I was able to pay off some like bills with it that I needed to pay. I was able to use that money to like invest in some other things I want to invest in. Like it was a really big win at the time. I was able to buy some more things on VV that I wanted to buy for a while, but couldn't. So yeah, I don't regret that at all, especially now, of course, in hindsight. So let's look at chat real quick. Yo, bread chat. Yeah, I can't have any bread right now because I'm on gluten free per doctor's orders. Michael, what do you think about the Mickey Mouse signature airdrop? I wasn't involved enough to give a very firm opinion on that. I'm sorry, Michael. I wish I was. Sleeping Comics, yo, what's up, Sleeping Chris? Great to see you live. Yeah, man, I'm live. I'm back. As you know, like I've been having a lot of health issues, so it's hard to go live. And then obviously with kids and work and stuff like that. But it's New Year's Eve. I wanted to just tell everybody Happy New Year's. We had to do like one last thing before this year ended. Really excited about 2023. So yeah, I wanted to go live. I feel better, which is great. So I'm feeling healthy again. Big A said bought my UR Steamboat Willie last week for $333. Dang, what's it? I don't know what it's at right now, but I didn't even know it got that cheap. That's crazy. All right, we'll go on. Goofy got more people. DeLargo got 2 Goofies for 3.4K each. So that's a 6.8K investment, which Goofy actually got up to like 6K at one point or 5K, something like that. And Goofy is now like 150, 200 something. Like it's nuts. Oh man. So Mindy got a wallet for 13K. I guess I could pull out my phone and like make sure I can see exactly what these are at for people that didn't screenshot. Let's see what wallet will be. I think the last time I checked, Walt was at like 2 something K. So that's about a $10,000 loss, which definitely does hurt. All right. Partner statue. And we are at a 2.8K floor. So yeah, that's around a $10,000 loss. That hurts. That hurts. But as Mindy said, I love this. I would have been holding still, though, if I hadn't run into personal issues and needed the money. I think it's worth so much more, so it's all good. Big learning moment. There are those who have hurt way more. My mic is like getting in the way of my screen. So yeah, big learning moment. For these losses, like, are you losing just period to where you're right back where you started, or did you gain like knowledge and experience from that bad trade or whatever you want to consider it to where you're going to be better next time? So like at the end of the day, you might have lost money, but you gained experience. And to me, that's just as valuable, especially because like we believe that like I believe that Web3 is the future, whether that be just VV or whether that be other platforms or whatever. Like this technology is the future. So like we're early in whatever capacity that means. So if this is the future, it's like, well, we have more experience going in next time. And that's not just we're going to dump our bags when it pumps next time, which is, part of that maybe for some people. But this experience goes a long way in trading and life and investing and so much more. So that's a very positive mindset that, in my opinion, that Omindy has. Yeah, Big A said there's a lot of keto bread options that are gluten free. There are. I just haven't found any that I really like. 24 watch. Yo, what's up, the Gale? I didn't do that right. I feel like sometimes I watch your videos and like I'm like try to repeat in my head your intro and I do a good job, and that was not a good job of trying to act like your intros. But yo, what's up, Gail? 24 watching, only 10 likes. Y'all know what to do. And then I can't see it on my computer, but I thought that said back out a second. So yeah, definitely if you're watching this video right now, there's no reason we should have 10 likes and 21 viewers. So definitely hit like on this video for the YouTube algorithms. I greatly appreciate that. Again, I don't go live nearly as much as I used to, but I do enjoy doing it. And that might be something I do more in 2023 of. So definitely just give me something, give me a like or a comment. Let me know if you like this style, if you like live post videos, or if you like videos better. I like both. I'm able to chat with you guys more on live. On videos, I have fun with editing, honestly, and I'm able to kind of articulate better because I'm able to like write stuff down, have research in front of me, and not be on the spot as much. But yeah, Michael, hoping for peace, blessings, and health for you and your family on 2023. Thank you, Michael, so much. Same goes to you, man. Jimbo, what is up? Yo, hold on. Let me grab it. Jimbo Lee Lingo is the man that made me this beautiful VV sign. I still don't even know how you did it. But yeah, it looks so good. I love it. I love the colors. I'm a very neutral color style person. So having these like silver, white, and black, I really like. So thank you so much. Jimbo made a few signs for people at Anaheim and at the decon, and it was really cool. I was really excited that I got one. Double Quill said a lot of gluten-free bread is like eating a sponge. Yeah, I don't love gluten-free bread. I'm doing gluten-free for a few weeks, and I'm just pretty much just avoiding bread. I do corn tortillas, which isn't bread, and I had the bread. It's just not the best. Steakhouse black bread. I wonder, is that gluten free? I do love Steakhouse black bread. I actually was at Outback last night, but I didn't get any because I didn't know that was gluten free. I doubt that's gluten free. All right. On to the next one. Let's see if I got all of the yeah, I'm caught up on comments, caught up on letting you guys know to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And sourdough may be an option. Sourdough, I'm still like learning. Like gluten-free is like barley, rye, wheat, and then like, a bunch of random stuff that I'm not going to remember off the top of my head. I don't know. So I'm still learning what's gluten-free and what's not. So we have, somebody brought this. Oh, what is this? What is this? It's the Hit Monkey again. 4,200. Paid 4,200 for it, and it's down to 269. Yeah. Oh, that's VV Zombie. Oh, well, heck, am I following you? Okay, good. I'm following you. Yeah, VV Zombie is in the chat. I had to make sure that I was giving you a follow. You got a back call too? Let's go. Backhow fam, Hero fam, VV fam. Got everything in that profile picture. I like that a lot. The backhow for the face, Hero holding it, and the Spider-Man on VV. That's sick. Yo, Besnick got paid 1,300. I'm just gonna round up a little bit. 1,300 for a Lady in the Tramp. Oh, I remember that drop too, and it's now worth 68 bucks. And Besnick said, "What was I thinking, bro?" I remember that Donald was like the more rare, or Lady in the Tramp was the more rare variant, but Donald and Daisy was the one that more people went for. I remember Hello K, just stacked so many of them. Those things are going for like 3K a pop. These were sitting around 1,200 to like, I think it got high of 2,000. Yeah, those golden moments, man. Those golden moments. I much preferred the golden moments that were like the original ones. And I know there's like controversy of like these are supposed to be the only, or at least some people said they're only, and then they released more. I don't know. I've never been like a huge fan. I kept the golden moments that like I hit on drop, and my wife kept hers. I think she might have sold one. Just because I hit them on drop, and so they're memorable. Like I hit the skateboard on drop, the golden skateboard and stuff. But golden moments that I bought off the market, I flipped a lot of those into the hype cycle of January. I'm on losses too, of course, but I mean, so I just wasn't. I was never the person that was super attached to golden moments. I'm attached to other things, and there's other things I should have sold that I didn't, or things I just didn't care to sell. But for me, a lot of these golden moments, they're just not really my thing. This Elad Rava, let me see chat. Biggest L seemed to be Batman statue. Didn't I got pulled up. Seemed to be Batman statue. They never got as high as what people paid. Yeah, Batman statue was big. I don't know if you were here earlier, but Batman statue somehow, some way, I actually hit that drop, and it was luck. I mean, if you're watching this, you don't know me, you're probably like, oh, of course, you know, he's a content creator and he hit the drop. But like, I don't hit drops. Like, I haven't hit like a scarce drop, and probably since that. And on that drop, like hardly anybody hit. Like it was all bots. And for somehow, some way, I hit on that drop. No idea how. And I got a good sell off of it. I like the piece a lot, but like I also liked whatever the $1,800 a lot. So I chose the 1,800 over the battle statue, which in hindsight, I guess was a good decision. But of course, you know, like nobody knows the future. Fun of the Sunset, smash the like button for prosperous New Year's. Absolutely. If you want to have a good 2023, then you need to hit that like button. If not, then I don't know what to tell you. There's going to be more losses to come. Investor Better going to be flooring a few Silver Age comics, comments, and uncommons around 7 to 10 gems if anyone is looking for discounts. You going to, what do you do? Are you doing that for something specific, Investor Better? Oh, wait, I didn't even look at this thing yet. 9 Donalds. Oh man, moment of silence for you. Somebody had 9 Donalds. Oh man, yeah. Kay had a ton of Donalds. He had like 50 or something like that. And also Todd Father had a lot. So let's see these 1,800 down to 63. This is the Wonder Woman. Oh, I forgot Wonder Woman pump. Yeah, that one was rough. Donald and Daisy, 6 of those for 2,900 each. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let's do the math on this. I'm so sorry to this person. Let's see. Sorry, I got quiet for a second. 2,900 times 6. So that's oh my gosh. If he paid that for every one of them, that's a $17,400 investment. And now they're at 85. So times 6, that's 510. That's pretty much a $17,000 loss. That's the biggest one we've seen yet. $17,000. Oh man, that's, you know, I mean, for him that might not be that much. He might, you know, it might be fine. For me, that'd be, oh god. And then this one was 4,000. It was a good mint though. It was as mint 188. But it was more than that. So he actually might have been more than 17,000. Yeah, it might be an $18,000 loss. This guy might win. Oh gosh. I should have, you know what I should have did? I don't know if like people, well, we can't transfer right now. I was about to say like the biggest loss, like we like, I don't know, do something for, but oh well. There's a lot more, but I sold them. This person said this was the uncommon Darth Vader. $200 down to $50. That's not bad. 6,000, but my diamond hands will keep holding. Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. Tax loss harvesting, the ones that I overpaid for during the bull market, holding on to like 75% of my stacks. Yeah, that's what I did with a few things. I probably need to like go back and check just to make sure there's nothing else I need to do before the end of the day. But I will not talk much on that because I don't want to give wrong information. And again, entertainment, not investment channel. As Justin said, that's like 20 million in Omi. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, all right. Lenticular's got more people. Daisy Duck paid 449. It's now worth 24. Dang. Search trying to compete for set. Oh yeah, I made this mistake too. I'll get to that in a second. This is Thomas. This one hurts trying to complete sets for MCP and paid 2,437 for Supergirl. I don't know what Supergirl's at now though, but it's not that. In January would be like the peak of this stuff. I got burned by MCP as well. I bought things purely off MCP because it was supposed to be released a while back. And so I was trying to get like an advantage for MCP because my mindset was if you have an advantage on drops and drops are doing so well and then MCP is dropped, then it would just make sense to go ahead and put that up front and get some MCP points. That way it can give you an advantage in the near future. But they delayed MCP a bunch. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It got pushed back a lot. And so ended up thinking about MCP last year in January or even around this time cost me a lot. Yo, Trip's on here. Trip was in here earlier. This one of many mint swap for this on the way down. I'm actually still in the green with so many still like this. Paid $800. The floor price is 75, and it's a 377 number 6 Batman. Yeah, what he means by this is he was early to a lot of these, so he probably paid like really cheap on his initial buy-in, and then like sold higher and then swapped out the mint. So that's what he means by he's still in the green. So for instance, if you got a Todd off of market for let's just say 100, I think it was like 70 or 80, but let's say 100, and at 4,000 you sold, but then you just rebought like a different mint number, and now it's back down to 300. You're still technically up 200, but and you got a better mint. However, depends on where you're located for taxes on all that, which I'm not going to get into in this live stream. Double Quill, my biggest loss is buying Dr. Doom at 465, and I thought at the time it was a deal. Dr. Doom's awesome collectible though. I don't know if I still have mine or not. I did do a trade for my Dr. Doom back in the day, package trade. It's funny and sad when down 75% is not too bad. Only reason I'm slightly up is loading up on secret rare miles on drop. Oh yeah, secret rare miles redeem some people for sure. I think more people are like inclined to like sell on these big drops to make up for some losses than they used to be as well. John T. Jig, I guess this is the common from 600 to 34. My biggest loss, but good thing I bought with flip gems instead of out of pocket. Yeah, that's what happened. I feel like that's what happened to a lot of us. Not everybody is like we made a lot on like Euphoria, like oh wow, we either hit on drop and sold that and now we have a stack of gems, or whatever way we got a stack of gems but then reinvested into VV and now down a lot. I feel like that happened to a lot of people. That's what Elvis EV is trying to say right here, is that he might have paid 600 for this, but it was all with flips. So I mean his initial investment still might have been $50. So technically he's still in the green, but it still freaking hurts. It still hurts, guys. I don't know about you, but it still hurts. But that's 2022. We're going to wake up tomorrow, forget this ever happened, and we'll move on to a new and brighter year in whatever way that means, in whatever capacity that is. And Walrus King, riding these all the way. I feel that. Paid $709 for a Donald Duck, which is now at a $41 floor price. Batman vs. Killer Croc got more people from $1,600 to 52, which is just crazy. This one quoted a tweet. 1,600 to 70. That must be Wonder Woman. I still haven't seen any. Yeah. So Rob did not comment on this, so I'm not gonna call him out. But Rob had a pretty big one about his partner statue. Yeah, like Double Quill said, I'm in the green for the year. Got to pay taxes, but it doesn't feel like I'm in the green. It was all in January. I watched all together now. Steamboat Willie go from $60 to 10K. That hurts too. You know, like maybe you're still in the green, but like you watched it go like to an extreme number that like maybe not life changing or maybe was life changing, and now it's like not. So it's like you didn't lose, but you're just like, man. I actually have. I'll talk about this after I'm done with this list. I actually had something very recently that it's like it still hurts because like I was super confident in the play and it worked out, but I didn't do it. And that still those things still hurt too. But you know, you gotta learn from that. Oh yeah. I never imagined this piece going this low, but here we are. This was the Spider-Man 2099 at he paid 815 for, and the floor price is now 300. I know Sam Ellis bought a lot of these. He bought like 3 of them at like 2.8. I'm not trying to like call him out, but I wonder if he held on or if he cut his losses. He's the type that probably cut his losses, but I don't know. This person randomly asked, how are those Trump NFTs coming along? I didn't buy any. I don't know. I made videos on just talking about them, but I didn't buy any. I wish I had bought them. Wish I'd have minted them, and then I would have sold on during the hype. Goofy again, 3.6K. Big A said Rob said on a stream he paid 50K for the partners. At the same time, he flipped like 30K to 100K, so ended up about even. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. And Rob is used to like the flipping game because like he's done eBay for a long time and he's done cards and stuff like that. So he probably did a really good job flipping to get up there, but it still hurts. And then taxes is literally a whole nother conversation. All right, this person paid 7.8K for Todd, and it's now at 850. I didn't realize Todd was even at 850 right now. Dang, I knew it got below 1K, so I guess that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna skip over to some big ones. Oh, is this big? Oh no, it's 1,800. I mean, that still hurts. What is that, Battle Croc? I guess. Oh no, Disney Golden Moments. And another one, Wally, from 1,400 to 88. Dang, Wally got destroyed. Oh wow, okay. Is this $21,000? What is this? Rizzo? Oh my gosh. What am I reading that correctly? Yeah. Oh man. This is the biggest one yet, guys. Well, this is close to the biggest one. $22,000 for Rizzo, and it's now down to 2,000. Man, so that's a pretty big loss. It's a $20,000 loss. Man, this is I can't say this name. WC3NTE. Shout out to this person though, not just for that, but they gave me a VIP pass for Decon. They had an extra one, and when I went to Decon last minute, they're like, "Hey, we have a pass if you want it," and he gave me a pass. So shout out to the WC3NTE on Twitter and on YouTube. I appreciate you. Somebody said you bought the literal top of Rizzo. I think he even had a Rizzo. Oh man, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. But yeah. All right, and this one's good. So looking at some of those losses, those huge losses, it makes me feel nauseous. It makes me realize my own losses ain't too bad. Gives me hope that the community can at least laugh at themselves, and hopefully we bounce back eventually. Fair, very fair. It also teaches you to not FOMO, but if you're a fan and you do anything else, buyer beware, and that's it. Woody got a lot of people. I had a friend who stacked like a ton of Woodies. I don't remember how many, but he got a ton. And Woody is down to 38 gems, or $38, and was at a peak of $228. Oh dang, is this person? So this is non-VV. Include huge loss, 69 ETH on other deed, currently on the floor price of 1.4 ETH. I don't get this. Because this is another deed. I guess there's. Why did they pay 69 ETH for an other deed? Other deed never got up to 69 ETH. This just okay. That's why, because they don't know what they're talking about. Not followed by anyone you're following. 9 followers. Yeah, they're just BSing. Just using me to engagement farm. Yeah, that's not true. For the record, other D got up to like maybe 4 ETH tops. Not no 69 ETH. I should have known that just because they picked 69. Double Quill said my VV loss is a lot less than my crypto loss. VV is down 50%. Crypto is down almost 90. Dang, if you're only down 50% on VV, that's pretty good. Somebody bought 2 Deadpools at 3K each. Now they're at 240. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. This is a big one. Altogether now at 5,800 down to 345. What is that? Oh, Wally again. Yeah, I remember Wally being at 1,500. Now at 100. Oh man, I wonder how. This is how you know I'm an OG, because of the. Oh, I can't even see that. Hold on. The thing's like blocking it off. But this is Pride. It's at 460. I can't tell what it was at. Oh, do I need to make this bigger? I don't even know if you guys can see this super clear. Why you tell me? You probably can't even see half of these. From 4K to 400. I didn't realize how many people commented on this thread. My gosh, a lot of people got burnt. 1 year ago, floor price was, that's actually not terrible. They made this purchase. Says they paid 2,200 for it, but now it's 6,600. So I guess they're up, maybe. I don't know. Am I reading that wrong? No, it's not raining outside. I don't know what that is. It might be my computer fan. I don't know. It's like super quiet at my house, so I don't know what it would be. And then somebody, Blockchain Annie said, "I lost my sanity. Put your own value on it, sir." Sanity. I mean, there's a lot of sanity has a high value, high financial value. All right, Wonder Woman bought 4 at 1K, around 1K. I don't know how much they paid for all of them, down to 65, and that wraps it up. So that's painful. All those are painful. But we can look back and know that the year's almost over and 2023 is going to be a new year. And the fact that, let me go ahead and close this out. The fact that so many people are still here is awesome, honestly. Like, because these losses are pretty big deals. I mean, like, that's a lot of money for most people. But people are still here, and whether that means they're just holding to zero, or that means they like being here, whether that means they think the value is going to go back up, whatever it is, they're still here, you know. And I appreciate you guys for being here, you know, in this space, being active on this, not just on these YouTube lives and videos and stuff, being active in the space as a whole, being active on Twitter, whatever you're on. The fact that we're still here and able just to look back and be like, dang, this sucks, but we're moving on. We didn't, a lot of people lost a lot of money and they left, you know, and they might not ever come back. They might come back later. But being able to be here and build in whatever capacity that means in this bear market, whether that just means being active, whether that means you're actually like, you know, coding, doing websites, whatever you're doing, you're here, you're present. That's building, in my opinion. So I appreciate you. And yeah, what a year that it was for everything. Thank you guys for being in chat today. We have finished the thread of 2022. And I really just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everybody that supported me as far as YouTube goes. I'll actually pull this up real quick. If you missed my post, I think I got 2,000 something subscribers in 2022. I'll pull it up. And so if you were part of that, or if you're just subscribed to the channel, like, it means a lot to me. Let me pull it up just to make sure that that's right. And the last 365 days. And let's look at subscribers. Here we go. I think that's the right number. Yeah, so I'll pull this up. And so during the last 365 days, 2.5K people have subscribed to this channel. And that's during a bear market. And that's during when things aren't as good. 16,000 watch time hours, 256,000 views during the last 365 days, which is actually more than the previous days during the bull market when things were better and things were easier. It was easier to get views on there. So you stuck around. I appreciate it. I'm going to continue to make content in 2023, all styles of content. I'm going to be VV. I'm going to do other platforms that I like. I'm going to do other things in DeFi. I'm going to do other things in finance, just like I have been doing, nothing new. Maybe more lives, more focused on getting better quality content, doing a lot of shorts and stuff like that. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for supporting my channel, YouTube, Twitter, whatever it is you're supporting. I wouldn't still be here if it wasn't for those of you, even in here right now, the 19 people that are still watching this. I really appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. And I hope that you have an amazing 2023. I will read these comments before concluding them. Dickenza said, my biggest loss in 2022 was Ninja Alert stream abruptly ending. Yeah. That Ninja Alerts is the Web3 job that I had over the last 9 months. And I don't know how to say this appropriately. They had to cut back on marketing, so we did have to abruptly end our work. We're not out for good. We're just out for now. But yeah, that's kind of why that it was abrupt. But I did love working with Ninja Alerts. I'm still probably gonna work with them in the future. That's nothing to do with my channel. That's just somebody outsourced me to run their content. So Dickens, I appreciate you being part of that. And it's okay. I'm still involved in capacities. I still run the Twitter Spaces for the NFT Now and Ninja Alerts. I'm still involved with the team, and hopefully we'll come back stronger than ever. But as of right now, we're taking a minimum of break. Big A said lost a lot, but instead of giving up, continue to buy for the past 6 months, but very strategically buying what I think will take off the next bull run. Cut my collectibles amount by 75%, quality over quantity. That's good. That's a good strategy. Going to try to lighten up the mood a little bit. I sold my secret rare Spider-Man. I got on the drop, not at the top, but for $39,000. Dang, let's go. Yeah, definitely lightens the mood a little bit. I mean, I'm fine. This is just like a fun, let's reflect, let's move on. But that's huge. Thank you so much for sharing that. Happy New Year's, Big A. Happy New Year's, Double Quill. Dickenza said, here's to the 2023 bull run. Thank you guys again for all of your support. I hope you have a happy new year. Be safe, and I'll see you in 2023. Peace out, everybody.